Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hatoful Boyfriend with me, Rock Paper Mario, and we are starting our second playthrough of this game on Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day everybody. I should probably say this school is known for one thing in particular, its haunted library. No, it's the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, sciences, even sports all come to St. Petronaction's. Yeah, I don't know, like, I was debating on whether to keep this in, seeing as basically the whole first part of this game will be the same up until we all through the exposition as to like when we get to actually start influencing things. Not every day I see you rushing along like this. Who's this? It's Ryota. Usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, Harry. Overslept? Yeah, I did, in my cave, because it's so comfortable, I just can't help but oversleep there. You know, I wake up and I feel the slimy rock under my head and the cold frozen ground under my body, and I just think, why do I have to get up and go to school? Can't I just stay here for 10 more minutes? He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. There I go, my character is Reese Witherspoon again. I don't know why, I just automatically gravitate towards my character being Reese Witherspoon. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Must be fresh. Chewy, that's disgusting. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. Oh, we could have a romantic Valentine's Day breakfast, Ryota and I may take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks. I like the way I see that as being said is just so bitchy. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. It's like, speaking of Reese Witherspoon, I was watching like Sweet Home Alabama last night and this morning. Thing is, like, I don't know, I hadn't seen that film in such a long time, and it's actually like I really like it. It's just gonna, like, I know it's your typical kind of like bog standard romantic comedy, but there's just something like really nice about it, and the end is really nice, and she punches the mayor of New York, and like Reese Witherspoon is in it. Today is the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. Probably something similar to last year. I mean this year, except it's the second. It's just like all like déjà vu. It seems like only yesterday I was like having this exact same conversation with Ryota and having my first day back at school as a sophomore. But yeah, Reese Witherspoon is in it, and I like Reese Witherspoon, especially in Pleasantville. I love that film. I don't know what it is about films with Reese Witherspoon in them. They're just good. I like her. She's cool. I think we're in 2-3. Ryota and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces, a strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. But yeah, I was debating as to whether to show this or not, since like technically like the exposition will be like exactly the same as the last time. But then I figured, well, maybe at least for the second time I might as well show it, because I mean the first playthrough was like 100% blind, but this playthrough will be blind as in I'm not sure, I don't know exactly what path I'm taking and how it works out and things like that. Yeah, sleeping, that's the other thing he specializes in, having narcolepsy. But it'll be less blind because I already know like the jigs and the reels of the game. So I figured, okay, well look, I'll show the exposition this one time, seeing as I'll like re-show the exposition this one time, seeing as, you know, like the way I see the game will be different because it's my second playthrough, so that kind of way. This quail is Nanaki Kazuaki. He's a famously soporific maths professor. I'd heard rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Well, you saw in the last playthrough that he does that. Apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms. I'm thinking of like, just because of Valentine's Day, and just because like the last playthrough was kind of like the romance was unconventional with like my whole like Patrick Swayze love affair. Like I'm figuring like maybe this time I'll try and go for Ryota, go for the whole like typical Reese Witherspoon and Josh what's his name, Sweet Home Alabama romance or whatever. What is the point? Oh, brilliant. It's Draco Malfoy again. I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. Did you guys, like, see what Tom Felton looks like now? He has a receding hairline. His hair, it's, like, very depressing. Oh, well, I guess that's that. And that's the first thing we've heard of you, mister. Hey, that's no good. Yeah, Ryota, you tell him. That's the... What did we call him? That wannabe something or other. Wanna be my lover. But he doesn't want to introduce himself. Come on, like, Kazwaki, be large and in charge, Lord and in George, and George, Lurge and in church, and George. But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse, and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters. Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shiragane? I don't know how to pronounce any of these people's names. Grumble. Shiragane Label Sakuya. It's this, like, he just looks like an asshole. It's like, who would ever, like, want someone who's that much of a prick? Well, maybe we could, like, soften his cold heart with a hot island song, or freshen his hot heart with a cool island song, or whatever. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryota and me. Do you like looking daggers at me? Does it hurt, or does it come naturally? Do you like looking stupid song? That's like the word. I don't know what it is. That stupid Smokey tape. When I was like helping my aunt and her husband move into their new apartment, all of the tapes and CDs were all packed away, like in boxes and stuff. No, it wasn't your imagination. It's Patrick Swayze. There he is. But and the only tape that we had with music on, there was only two things that we had, was like the two things that were inside in the stereo. Was like, one was a cassette that was in the stereo, which was a Smokey cassette of just like the greatest hits of Smokey, and the other CD was The Kick Inside by Kate Bush. So we just used to like play them one after the other, and one of the songs is that, like, Do You Like Looking Daggers at Me by Smokey. Flipping Smokey. I'm pretty sure it was him I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. He's just really shocked because, like, no one else can see him, and he's not used to people being able to see him because he's a ghost, and I still cannot believe that I, like, so facetiously was like, I bet you he's a ghost and he haunts the library and we're the only one who can see him, and then it turns out that that was exactly it. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense, and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to the book. Maybe he's in a bad mood. Well, I'd be in a bad mood if I were dead as well. I'm Cullen Harry, a sophomore. What about you? You're dead? Patrick Swayze? Sam Wheat? Nagaki. Fujishiro. Nagaki. Freshman. Retirement. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad. And he has eyes like one of those orange bulb orbs. Like, if you see, like, the little black dots, if you imagine them just being his little pupils in the middle of, like, it just looks so crazy. Oh. Ghosts of relationships past, everybody. So yeah, I hope all of you are having a nice Valentine's Day. Those of you who are spending it with a significant other, I hope that you are all happy and in a healthy relationship. Those of you who aren't in a relationship, well, who cares? Well, you care, obviously. And just, like, keep on trucking. That's my advice. Speaking of, like, my relationship, well, not issues, there aren't any, the only relationship issue is that there isn't one. Well, like, that whole thing with, like, Sean with my friend sorted itself out, because, like, we were talking or whatever, and, like, now I know at least, like, 100%, like, closure-wise, that he isn't interested in that, so that's good. That was the only thing I wanted to know. I didn't care either, well, I did care either way, but I just didn't like not being sure, or that kind of way, so now things are all back to normal, and we're back to being, like, best friends, so... My brother, you must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. What's up with this music? It's like Jet Set Radio. Please, don't try to talk to me again. I have no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. That's no way to talk to your older brother. He seemed really nice to me, Yuya. Muta. I guess even if we're in the same school now, that's done is done. Whatever that is. I'd be really interested in like Yuya's story and Sakuya's story as well, just because like it seems like really fascinating. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man, Saka's just give up. I wonder what the story behind that is. Hey! The gasp! Zounds! You heard the whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you. Even though I did, because I love eavesdropping. I'm just going to like skip past this. Well, not skip past it, but kind of like... It's like we've seen this already. Like we've seen them all be introduced, and I don't like this whole video is just going to be the whole same as the first video. Like definitely, like I think it's grand like this second time, but if I do, like if I record a third playthrough, I'll definitely take out this first part up until like where we get to make our first choice and actually influence the game. Besides, you're the only human. I thought for a while he said like you're only human. A single puppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's? Oh, here it is, isn't it? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I'd never have thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe? He is an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article. In the flesh. He is? He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Ajay. Ah boy, see ya. He really is a noble bird. I've never heard anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably a twisty business. It's pretty dirty business. She's the kind of girl who takes her slings and arrows from the dumpster. The kind who tells you she's bipolar just to make you trust her. She's the kind of girl who only asks you over when it's raining, just to make you sit there catching water dripping from the ceiling. Bang, 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 bang. Sir, where's Ryota? Hello, Ryota. Hello, Muta. I'm still like confused as to like what that works out as, and like I'm sure I remember I asked this in Ocarina of Time, and like people and someone did answer me, but I can't remember their answer. Like in like but I can't remember if they actually answered it properly. Yeah, he's indulging in a bit of malpractice with the good doctor. The good doctor is practicing his bedside manner. There's totally something like about that doctor like and the students or something. Like I can't have been right about the ghost and be wrong about this, because this is even more obvious. There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. But like, you know that hello Muta thing in not in The Cat Returns, in Whisper of the Heart, or in the no, it is in The Cat Returns, isn't it? Or is it in, I can't even, no, it is in The Cat Returns, the second one. The one that's actually the story from the first one, or whatever. And she's like, hello, Muta. And he's like, are you saying I'm a cow? It's like, what does it work out as in Japanese? Do cows say moo in Japan as well? Or do they say something else? Weird, did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryota, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Care to find out? Oh my god, it's the creepy doctor. He looks so like round and bulbous, and it's like music with his like look at this, like what a line. I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want, No, thank you. That's my purse. I don't know you. He's like do you know what he looks like? He looks like in that One Direction video when Zayn is the secretary. It's like kind of, I don't know, it's like something that reminded me of that. He's rather creepy in person, and he has a bad reputation among the student body. I bet you he knows plenty about the students' bodies. Everybody nerds. That even just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus, psittacosis, or even worse things. And I've never even heard him come in the door. Ninja doctor? There is like some anime or something where there's like a surgeon who's like a ninja surgeon something, I don't know. Ninja surgeon something, that's what it's called. You don't look like you have good reason to be in here. Did you need something? I heard Ryota Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be here. Him? He's already gone. Oh no, that was me saying that. Oh. Because that's what I sound like. Oh. Why didn't he come find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now, bye. Okay, yeah, I've got to wash my hair. I've got a cake in the oven that I've got to check on. Finally out of that den of evil. I don't remember that line the last time. Oh, I never got around to joining club. Blah, blah, blah. Now we have to go look at that maniac on the field. Going running around and jumping on a pudding. A white dove is having a tantrum outside. There he is. Cuckoo! Hoo-hoo! Oko-san rejected. It is a lie. A vicious falsification. He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. Pudding is like Oolala's arch nemesis in Space Channel 5. I love that game. It's just so good. I love the whole like 60s vibe. I still don't know why like he doesn't have like a human picture. Like even like his human form is a bird but in clothes. It's very strange and I don't understand that. That's another thing that needs explaining, as does my living in a cave. Yeah, I'm just going to like speed through this a little bit because we've like seen all of it before. Spare the jest, young lady. Yuka-san used wing attack. It's super effective. Like that means that like if it's super effective against us, that means we must be like a bug type or a grass type. I don't know which I'd prefer to be. I think probably a bug type. I do love bug types, but I like grass types as well. And so ended the first day of my second semester at St. Pigeonatiani's. There we go. Like, how long have we been recording for? Like, way too long, considering nothing new has happened. I think I want to choose the class council today. Oh, well, here we go. Here's where we, like, start to make, like, our new decisions. As you all know, the school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want, you can, but if you don't, then you're free to go home after school. Oko-san only has time for track team. I think I might start taking the articles out, the definite and indefinite articles out of his words, out of his vocabulary. That's good. What about you, Shirakane? A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Oh, do you now? Why isn't that like the grand poobah of all like the grand poobah of all like the jackasses? Oh, that's right, you became student president when you were admitted. Nepotism ho! Capitalism ho! Don't we get to vote? Just coming to school is enough for me. You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. Wonder what I should do. I'm definitely going after Ryota just because we want the like boy meets world, boy meets girl, Sweet Home Alabama, soulmates since they were children thing. I don't want that. I'm going to stay away from the library because like that's what I did the last time. Like student council, I presume that would like be if you want to go for Sakuya, and track team would be if you wanted to go for Oko-san. I'm going to go for infirmary staff because like doesn't like Ryota spend like a lot of time in the infirmary, so maybe we'll see him more often or something. I don't know. We'll have to get to find more about the creepy doctor as well. Have fun. So yeah, let's see what goes on in the infirmary behind closed doors. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend? Music class, I guess, because doesn't Ryota... See, now I'm able to, like, make more informed decisions after my first playthrough. we sang Birdie Melodies, because doesn't Ryota be in music class? Well, so does, like, Oko-san, funnily enough, as well, and apparently he's good at singing. Harry leveled up, charisma increased by 5. I'm going to be the most charismatic Reese Witherspoon ever. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Sweet Home Alabama. It's like, it's like, who watches that film? But there is, like, well, I was trying to, like, post a picture of it last night on Twitter, because there's this one image that I took a screenshot of, which just looks hilarious. Oh, what are you doing here? It just looks hilarious, where, like, what's his name, Jake, like, it's when she tells him that she took all the money out of their checking account and bought all the the refrigerator and all the furniture and stuff and moved around all the house. And there's this one image of, like, his face, like, filling up the whole screen with the camera looking down on it from above, and there's just his face and a beer can and his eyes, like, bulging out of his skull. It just looks hilarious. Yuya, what are Yuya doing here? What's wrong? Are you hurt? So sweet of you to worry for me, but no, I'm second in command here. You are? I never would have guessed. So you're in cahoots with that creepy doctor? So he's got his finger in a lot of pies when he's like having malpractice with Ryo, doing his bedside manner with Ryota, and having malpractice with Yuya as well. I couldn't be happier, mon ami. Mystery is the most powerful of aphrodisiacs. Is that like that's surely a little typo, isn't it? Aphrodisiacs? Anyway, our job as staff is to check the medicines, and clean up in here. Normally I do that. But today I've got some stuff I need to take care of, so could you handle this mess for me? Is he like, of course I will. Anything for you, yeah. My thanks, Harry. Oh, and don't touch the desk. It's the doctor's personal area. I don't want anything to do with the doctor's personal areas, thank you very much. He's just too creepy. Yuya flutters out the door. Did he just ask me out? Anyway, cleaning. Reese Witherspoon cleaning up the doctor's office. Some of these drugs are a little weird, no matter how you look at it. Is this really an infirmary? It feels more like a human, or rather avian experimentation room. I bet you he's like experimenting on the students or something, the creepy fuck. Huh? The desk drawer is open, and there are files sticking out. Everything was very neat when I was in here last, but maybe the doctor's a little careless about tidying up. Yuya did say not to go near the desk, but I think I'll... Neaten the desk? I'm too nosy. I'm like Jessica Fletcher. Just putting the files back in order should be You again? Is that like the scary doctor? It surely has to be. Yep, it's the scary monster and super creep. Doctor, when did you... I just got back, but... Oh my, we do have sticky fingers, don't we? You're one to talk. That's not it. Asked me to clean. Clean? Oh, I see. You're on the staff now. He's like Dr. Robotnik. Yes, he's like Dr. Robotnik and Professor Snape put together or something. Did he say anything about going near the desk? Yes, sir. Please do be more careful next time. Curiosity kills the cat, you know. Among other things. It's like that your nemesis in Racketeer, where she's like, Yes, sir. I'll do better next time, sir. Sorry, doctor. Let's never do that again. Well, that was me talking, not him. Let's never do that again. Here I am. Sweet home cave, Alabama. Oh, tomorrow is the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to... Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. That is the most important thing to do before a hike, is to get a good night's sleep. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this second exposition part of Let's Play Hatoful Boyfriend. Blind. Well, less blind than the last time, but still somewhat blind. So, thank you very much. Have a nice Valentine's Day, and you'll see more of this coming along. You won't see Ocarina of Time for a while because I don't have any recorded, but we'll stick with this for a while anyway. But videos may be a tad sporadic, so just to let you know. So yeah, next time we'll go on a hike and see who we talk to. So thanks a million for watching. Bye.